Hello. If you are watching this, it means you are either a site builder or editor for a website on the Open Berkeley platform. My name is Anna Gazdowitz, and I work for Central IT for the Web Platform Services team. The Web Platform Services team includes IST Drupal, the team responsible for creating, developing, and maintaining the Open Berkeley platform. A new version of the Open Berkeley platform is available now, and your website has either already been migrated to the new version of the platform or it's about to be migrated. This video is a quick demonstration of the new platform and some of its new features. All of these new features, along with additional details and instructions, are documented in the editors and site builders guides on our wiki. Please contact IST Drupal at lists.berkeley.edu, that's ist-drupal at lists.berkeley.edu, if you have any questions about the new platform or any other questions about Open Berkeley in general. So here is a quick demonstration of the new features. On the new platform, there is an improved admin menu and dashboard. Editors and site builders now have an improved admin toolbar when logged into their Open Berkeley sites. When you are logged into your site, you will see a black admin bar at the top of the page. From this menu, you can easily perform such actions as view content, add content, log out, etc. The Site Builder dashboard has been available in earlier versions of Open Berkeley and is now available for editors as well. The Site Builder dashboard has been expanded, and the editor dashboard contains all the actions that editors are allowed to perform. As you can see, when I hover over dashboard, the options are a little different, and some commonly used options are easier to find. When I click on dashboard to visit the Site Builder dashboard, there are some additional helpful options. There are descriptions for the content types available in Open Berkeley. There is an Administer Taxonomy box to help you manage your news and FAQ categories. There is a content overview organized by content type, as well as an Administer Backups box. There are also more tabs available from the Site Builder dashboard for you to easily access your content, categories, files, user accounts, and blocks. With the new platform, we also have improved search functionality. When people visit your site and use the search box on the upper right side, they will be informed as to how many content items contain their search terms and will be able to filter by content type and click on individual content items. So for example, if I search for the word Berkeley, I now see that there are 4 content items available that contain the word Berkeley. And I can filter by specific content type if desired. If you have decided to feature existing content on your homepage by adding a panel using the Add Content Item option, we now have the option to edit homepage content items directly from within the panel. For Open Berkeley customers who have used older versions of the platform, this replaces the homepage content functionality. So on the homepage, if I click Customize this page, then click the Edit button for this Welcome panel, I now see a link next to the title that says View Welcome. When I click on this link, I am brought directly to that page. And then if I click Edit, any changes I make will be made to the homepage panel as well. We also now have revisions enabled for text panels added to any page. This will allow you to keep track of changes made to text panels. If I click on Customize this page, then hit this Edit button for the sample text panel, I now see a View Revisions link. There's also now an option to include a slideshow of photos on your Open Berkeley site. Depending on when your Open Berkeley site was created, this feature might not be new for you. But for those of you with older sites, you can now add a slideshow using the Spotlight feature in the panel's interface. If I go to create a new panel, the Add Spotlight option will allow you to upload photos, give them a title, and either link to internal or external sites as needed, or external links as needed. Another new feature is that you can now crop photos after uploading them. Instead of cropping a photo before uploading using photo editing software, you can now crop a photo right after uploading to your Open Berkeley site. After uploading a photo to your site, you will now see a new option to crop the photo directly within the media uploading interface. If I go to edit a page, then hit the Add Media button and follow the steps to accordingly upload a photo, I will now see a crop button available to crop the photo. I can then simply drag my mouse to crop the photo. A small preview of what the cropped photo will look like is located in the upper left corner. When I hit Save, the button now says Cropped. For those of you who are comfortable with HTML, there is now an option to access the HTML source of a page without switching editor inputs. On older versions of the Open Berkeley platform, if site builders wanted to make changes to the HTML source of a content item, they would have to do so by switching the editor input to WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get, in order to unlock the HTML button in the editing toolbar. Site builders will now see the HTML button in their editing toolbar without having to switch the editor input. Lastly, you can now categorize news posts on your Open Berkeley site. News items can now be assigned to categories and displayed in groups by category. If I add a new news item, I will now see a news type available to select. You can add and manage existing news types from your Site Builder dashboard. Using these news types, you can display a single news type as its own menu item under the main news menu item. Instructions on how to do this can be found in the Site Builder's Guide on our wiki. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you have any questions, please email istdrupal@lists.berkeley.edu.